What's up, Rad Potential YouTube? We are currently at a junkyard looking at first ones, seeing if these are worth anything. And oh, that one turns over. This one doesn't sound bad until I yank the ratchet off the end of the front of it. Oh, come on, get back. So, like my video, buying I mean, that one's spinning alright, making popping noises if we really want to get ambitious today. Cruise control. It is not. Neither of them are. Dang, no limited slips for us. Look at that science project. Alright, so if you see anything you want, Express Pull and Save, Smyrna, Tennessee. Come find it. We're going to yank some parts out of these and we'll go home and I'll show you guys the RX8. Looking fresh. And we got the Repu back from Charles. Fixed all my wiring issues for me. Yeah. It's not so much that $160 is expensive for 12A parts, but it's a justification of spending one's time here, because it's probably going to take us an hour, hour and a half to get one of these out and get the other one. Plus we got to lift it, then we got to carry it up front, then we got to load it in the truck, take it home, boom, before you know it, it's 5 o'clock and we've been here all day. And fortunately, right, we're not really in the business of selling stuff, but we have enough 12A parts to get us going for a while. So, you know, it's not like we're needing to keep everything for everyone else. If you guys need it, come and get it. These cars aren't too bad. We need wiper motors, bro.
If we can get it out in short order, yes, because I think death traps maybe messed up.
Which one do you think's better? Probably this one.
Probably.
And that's where time comes into a factor. So if you want to come struggle to get this 12A out of this automatic car, more power to you. It's an 84, so big win is that there's a automatic counterweight on the back of this. That those are pretty hard to come by. So feel free. We have done spent our powder.
We'll take these plastic pieces.
How does that even happen? This thing's roached. It does turn over though. You might find good parts in it. Red interior. Oh, this door's locked. Oh, this is a spray painted red interior. This one's custom. How about that? Where they dug this thing out of? Oh, they just grabbed it. Bin rot? It's got bin rot. That's unfortunate. Bin rot? Nope. Bin rot? Oh, bin rot. Custom in there. Alright guys, welcome back from the junkyard. Back to the Rad Ranch. Not junkyard, but yard. I just did a count today because we had, you know, some of my cars were gone. We just bought a new one. Figured we ought to count how many cars we got here. And I came up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, because there's 2 in the garage. Don't let my 1 car garage fool you. We got 2 cars in there. My Repu's now back and 6 parts cars. Makes 21. So, this is my RX8 now. It's a 2004 Nordic Green. It is basically bone stock. And I'm going to say that because it's actually running right now. I don't know if you can hear it. But it's running. I promise. So, I'm going to say mildly unknown miles on the engine. I could probably figure it out if I went and asked all my friends. Because this car pretty much got passed around between, like, it was my buddy Will's, then it was my buddy Nick's because it had a better engine in it, then it was Charles for a while, then it was whoever's, now it's mine. So 142K on the car. I think it has like maybe 100,000 on the motor. It's got a little bit of a misfire, a little bit of some other weird stuff. It did drive all the way here. Tires tend to not hold air, but I mean, doesn't sound bad. Still got cats, still got a stock muffler. Is it smoking? I don't think it's smoking. So, we're going to clean it up. And, oh, it caught itself. We're going to clean it up. We just did put the battery back in it, so it's still got to relearn itself. Clean it up. I'm going to take everything that is behind the driver's and passenger seat out. And we're going to kind of ricey this thing up a little bit, because we got to make sure that, you know, we can't not have stock exhaust. We can't not have, like, I mean, I like the stock steering wheel. It needs to be closer to me, you know. Put a fancier shift knob in here. We'll get rid of this tent, because I'm not a window tint guy, and especially this is like right in my line of sight. We got to get rid of that. This has got a fancy mirror with a garage door opener stuff in it. Fortunately, I don't have really garage doors here. Check engine lights on, which I know from, I've got the Moz Edit stuff. I've tuned a bunch of stuff off in this car, so we're going to go turn all that stuff back on, because where I live, it doesn't matter if it passes emissions or not, but I'd like to know what my check engine light stuff is. We'll pop the hood for you, if I can remember how to do this. So, it's dirty, but Nordic green is like a super beautiful color. I don't know if the camera does it any justice, if you can see the sparkles in the camera, but it's sick. Alright, so remember how to pop the hood. The custom, gotta hold my camera hood prop with my head while I put this up. Alright, so it's pretty much stock. It's got, I don't think it has sway bars in it anymore. It's got strut bars front and back. I think it might have lowering springs, but I'm pretty sure it's back on stocks, and it's dirty. So I need to pull apart and clean the SSV, which I'll make a video on for you guys. I'll probably put some sort of a catch can on this car, because it's going to see a ton of high RPM stuff, and you can see the level of blow-by that this thing has, I guess, per se. Just being a mildly tired motor. Looks like a donkey bit into it a couple times here. This is from an FD RX8 door. So it needs a good trip to Calvin later this year. So basically after we do a couple track days, get it cleaned up, get it sorted, get it whatever. I'm trying to do a track day at Putnam Park, which is in Indianapolis. It's up in Indiana by Justin. So when I trailer this up there, because I'm not going to register or tag this car, when I trailer this up there for that track day, on the way back I'll probably try to leave it with Calvin and be like, hey Calvin, why don't you fix this, paint the trunk and the spoiler, repaint the roof because it's kind of crappy, and then I'm going to have him repaint the front bumper and fix the lip, just make it look nice. And you'd be like, why are you going to do that? It's a track car. Well, you know, I got Calvin. Calvin likes to make a little money. I can spend money to your friends, right? Friends don't give friends discounts, so I'm going to pay Calvin to fix my car. We'll get it all dialed up. It is a touring, so I got the wing and the skirts and the sickness. And I think my low pressure tire light's on because of this tire right here. Maybe? Does it look low to you? No? Got a tire light on, but it'll probably still do a burnout. So tag's been out of date for 2-3 years. We're going to go rip it on a closed course and do some burnouts and see how this thing takes it. So let me round up the dog and go to that. And you're probably seeing this video for the RX8 before the FD video, because I want to make sure this is sorted. But a quick FD update. I just got it to fire off. I had the crank position sensors hooked up backwards, which you'll see in that video. The wiring harness that was in this car was trash, so I had to fix some stuff. We got it to fire off just a second ago. I've got to get my computer hooked up to it so I can mess with the tune, because the half bridge is going to idle different, etc. But let's go take the RX8 for a rip. Fortunately, with this one, we can't really make the neighbors mad because it's quiet. Let's go. I can turn the AC on, but I want to keep all the power I can get for this little segment. We're just going to send it on the low tire. I don't think it's the front. I think it's one of the rears. We'll find out. It's not dragging on the rim. And this thing is rattly. 140,000 miles is hard on this car. Oh, the visor. This is a passenger visor on the driver's side. Dang it. These tend to not stay up, just so you know. RX8 owners, beware. Does the handbrake work? Oh, yeah. We have some fun now. Buddy. Wasn't even going that fast. Woo. It's been a minute since I've driven one of these. What tire did I say was low? Left rear? I think I can feel it. Here, let me roll the windows up so you guys can hear how quiet this car is. Oh yeah, left rear's low. Giving her all she's got. Oh, it's pissed. Something right there wasn't too happy. 5,500 RPM. Wonder if the 6 ports are even opening. Try a little second gear pull. Is it still going to be bad? Oh yeah, we're hitting a wall at 5,500. Can y'all hear that? Something's not happy. Hasn't died yet. Still seems reasonably okay. Seems to rev through it. I wonder if something's just loose. Something's got to be just rattling around. Think it'll do a burnout, or do you think we're gonna break it? This is so nice that this car's quiet. I can listen for traffic coming. I don't have to just send it. Oh, this might get real mad. Where's my traction control light? Turn it all off. Alright, we got everything off. Think she'll do it? Yeah, left rear tire's definitely low. Can we clear the misfire? Nope. Still not the happiest car out there, but it is what it is. Won't necessarily do a sitter. Feel like I'm driving a German car. So many lights on. It's definitely not something that's engine related. I think it's going to be coils and the SSV, cleaning the 6 ports, just pulling the intake manifolds off and making sure everything's working right. And I think this car will be back up to par. Either that, or I'm just spoiled from my Corvette that I know what torque actually feels like. But 5,500 is about all it really wants to pull to. Y'all can't even hear this thing, guarantee it. You can hear the wind noise. Oh, we got left front brake rotor warped. I got that. rally shifting. RX8 transmission skills. Shift it forth like a boss. Oh, we got the low coolant light came on now. We're not hot though. Hey guys, it wouldn't be a rad potential car if it wasn't a project. I mean, besides the Corvette, but that doesn't count. But like, it wouldn't be a rad potential car if we didn't have to work on it. So, low coolant light just went away. We've got the passenger seat belt airbag light is on. We've got check engine light. We got all the traction control lights are on because I turned it all off. Low tire pressure light. But hey, it runs. As long as we don't rip the lip off more, we can try some rally in this thing. Try to rally get some rally in the driveway. I think she'll live. We haven't overheated it yet, and I didn't hear it drag up, so let's do it again. Neighbors are going to love this car for a rally car because it's quiet. This is like stealth mode. Hopefully we pop whatever flat tire we have off the bead. That'd just be the best thing to do first day you get a car. Break my lip. All right, we're back. This electric power steering doesn't exactly react the same way as a first gen. I think that might not be too bad for a good little rip there. Hopefully that top view camera showed it pretty well. Get some angle. Now we get to wash it. We get to wash it. See how bad it is. Or how good, because this thing's pretty good. Alright, the RX8 is not on fire. It does smell like, not quite like clutch, even though we kind of like clutch kicked it into second in the gravel, and it took it a second to really catch up, but well, I hope that fender liner was already gone. It might be laying down there. But anyways, I think we're just burning pine needles off this thing. I mean, you can see, you know, lived its life under a pine tree. I think that's what I'm smelling, but you never know. It does look okay. Definitely left side rear was what tire that was low. Both my touring spats are still on. That's key. Got to make sure if we're going to rally it, we got to test it before we paint it, right? Front lip, probably a little low for rally, but we'll have to be careful with it. Alright, well guys, that's the 04 RX8 for the channel. Any work that we will be doing to this car will be documented further, or moving forward on the channel. So, get stoked. I'm pretty stoked to have it here, I guess, to just have it, you know, paid for around the whole deal. It's kind of been a deal we've been working on for a little while, with getting everything sorted, and I'm excited. I'm excited. So drop a comment below any sort of how-to thing you need to learn about the RX8, because that's the goal around here, always to keep you guys learning, keep you guys somewhat entertained. I'm not trying to be comedy, clown, funny, blow stuff up guy, but trying to make sure that this is good content for you guys to watch. So comment below with anything you want to see done on this. I don't mind, you know, taking things apart just to show you guys stuff. So let me know. I am turning it into a full-blown, just not really missile race car, but a missile race car, right? It's a really cheap RX8 that runs. We're going to make it good enough. We're going to put some cool livery on it, put my bucket seats in it, gut everything else we don't need out of it. So if you need RX8 interior parts, let me know, because I'll basically give them to you. And then make it look reasonable, and I got a set of wheels coming for it, and it should be a good fun car to keep up with Justin. the other guy on Rad Potential, he's got a E36 M3. I think this thing should keep up pretty well with that M3 on a track. So a little more mechanical grip, a little more, you know, development in the chassis than the M3, but I think, you know, a little bit of some driver mod plus 9,000 RPM of success, I think we'll keep up. So thank you guys very much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more RX8 stuff, FD stuff, rally car stuff's coming real soon in the next like week. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Keep it rad. Letty! Come on out! What? You got the stick? What are you doing? Hey, you better drop that before you get close to my car. Not that it matters on the RX8, but... What? Speed. How about that little 180 turn right there? Call her a drifter.